channel. So this is Vlogmas day 4. Today's Vlogmas is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a sit-down video and I'm going to be talking about my Erasmus experience. I literally have 2 weeks left in Erasmus. I'm going home, I think a week tomorrow, which is so, no, 2 weeks tomorrow, which is crazy. I feel like, at the same time, I feel like I've been here so long, but now that's coming to an end, I'm like, no. I cannot go back to reality. Like, I've been such a holiday for the last 4 months. But anyway, I wanted to just make a video like I did my au pair video, just kind of something people can click on if they kind of want to know about Erasmus, things I wish I knew before I came here, stuff like that. I'd be like, even though you have the reports and you have other people that have been on Erasmus, you do need a little bit like extra advice. All I can do is give you my own experience and how it went for me. But anyway, I'll start off with where I am. So I'm in the south of France. I'm in, oh, well, firstly, this is what I mean, like straight off the bat, I thought I was going on Erasmus in Nice. I'm not in Erasmus in Nice. Nice is a half an hour away. I'm in Erasmus in Juan-les-Pins, which is in Antibes. So my school is about an hour commute every morning. Like this morning, I had class at 8, so I had to get up at 6. Literally, this school is in the middle of nowhere. So literally on the first day, me and Megan were like, oh, we'll figure out the buses before our first day of school. So that was fine. Oh my god, it took us so long to figure out the buses. That would be my first thing, public transport. Try get it sorted as quick as possible. For example, like we have a bus card here, which is €12 a month, and we can use it every day, which is we want, and it's just €12 for the month. But we didn't buy this bus card until very much like end of September, start of October, so we wasted a lot of money at the start on transport and there was no need. We should have got the card straight away. So wherever you are, just make sure you get your transport like sorted, your bus, your cards, like get them done straight away and figure out the fastest route. It took us so long to find out the fastest route, but I think we have it down now. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is accommodation. So I was looking for accommodation for Juan-les-Pins during the summer and I was using Erasmus U and things like that. That's a website, but it's kind of hard like contacting people and stuff like that. So Megan texted me and she was like, the girl I'm living with, she was like, oh, I think I found an accommodation. It's an Airbnb. So I was like, perfect. Like I was just happy something was found. So I was like, perfect. So we book the accommodation because we were like, it's the same price as Limerick. It was $4.30 a month, so we're like, oh, it's the same price as Limerick, grand. But like we didn't realize it was such a bad deal we're getting for $4.30 a month for what we actually have. Like we thought it was perfect. We were like, oh my god, it's so grand. Then when people actually saw our apartment, they're like, are you paying €430 for this? Like our apartment is a room. Like it's one big room. It's practically a studio for 2 people. Like if me and Megan like weren't friends or weren't close, it would be so awkward. Like there's no way of avoiding anyone. Like personal space is really non-existent. I think we're paying something like, please dad, close your ears. Like you don't want to be listening to this, but I think we're paying like €14 a night to stay here, and like it's tiny. It's so small. Like the kitchen's capacity 1. Like done. So I'd say search around and start looking really early as well. But Erasmus U is good. Like I got a good few people got good accommodation through that, but like start early would be my key there. Tip 3 is you gotta save. Oh my god, I came on Erasmus, I thought like I would be living it up for the 4 months. Okay, I lived it up completely for the month of September. I completely ripped the piss now. I spent so much money. Like just like I was going to Nice and I was like, oh sure lads, I'm on Erasmus, I've worked all summer, I'm gonna buy this and this and this. No, you actually need to ration it out. I don't even know if these are tips for normal people, because like that seems like common sense, doesn't it? Like ration out your money, like, but no, the common sense just wasn't there for me. If you're not getting a job and you are here for 4 months, you need to save so much. I think I had close to £4 coming on Erasmus, and like we're really scraping at the moment. But see, I'm kind of worried as well because I have Leon next semester, so I'm kind of worried about that. So I'm trying to save a bit more. But yeah, I like when the UL said to us, oh, you need £5 going on Erasmus, I was like, oh my god, that's so dramatic. It's not dramatic, especially with people coming over. It gets very expensive. Like I think we had like 3 weekends in a row of people coming over to us, and like they're on a holiday, so then it acts like we're on a holiday. So we're out, we're buying all these drinks, we're like having dinner out, and then it's like, and then they go home, and then it's a new group, and then a new group. It's so good. Like it's so worth every bit of money you spend. It's just be prepared that you are going to spend a lot. So my tip number 4 is travel as much as you can. Like literally like plan it out, and plan it out at the start as well, because things can get very hectic very soon. Like I remember September we had no college practically. We started getting like proper college around 25th of September, where we had like maybe 4 days a week. But before that, and we went the 4th, did we? Yeah, we went the 4th. So like there's two, I don't know, it's obviously different for everyone, but especially because we had our schedules for the whole semester, and it was like, it wasn't the same classes every single week, so we could work around the weekends that we had, like a 4-day weekend or a 5-day weekend. Yes, a 5-day weekend does exist. Yeah, so travel as much as you can. We went to Italy, really happy with that. Italy was so nice. That was definitely like a highlight trip. And we went to Annecy, that was a bit of a disaster. That was completely our own fault though. Annecy is stunning. And just because we forgot our credit cards and we were struggling around. London was so good as well, oh my god. So like I would say like that's what like a lot of our money went on as well. We're not just spending like crazy money, like we did not eat out the whole time, but when people are around and when we were on like holidays, we were eating out. So like when you get over in Erasmus, start planning straight away what weekends are going to go away. It makes it like it's so exciting, and there's always things to look forward to. And because I know like we're only in Ireland and we're still in Europe, but it is a lot easier to go from other countries than I feel like in Ireland. It's so cheap. Like we flew from Nice to London for €25 return, which is so good. They organise parties from the beginning and they just keep going, and they're usually like, they have a certain night of the week that's exchange night, like at home in UL. I know Friday night's exchange night. It's kind of Wednesday night here, we go to the Hop Store, Irish bar, chances. So yeah, get in with the associations, and like it's such a good way of mixing and like meeting other people. Another tip would be to literally from day one get in with the associations. We have an intercultural association over here, and they organize parties for all the exchange students. And literally for the first few weeks, me and Megan were just kind of chilling. We were like just doing our own thing, going to the beach, blah blah blah. You know, you need to get in with those people straight away. Like you need to, because it was like a few weeks in and they were like, where have you come from out of nowhere? And we're like, oh yeah, we were just doing our own thing. And so my last tip is about schoolwork. Now, schoolwork, it can get very hectic very quick. Like we thought, oh my god, we're on Erasmus, we're going to be so chill, there's going to be none of that, it's going to be fine. No, there actually is. You actually do have to do work. This was like a massive shock to us. We're also in a master's program, so like people are paying a lot of money to be there, and we're in their groups, and for us it doesn't matter, and for them it obviously matters a lot. So there's that combination, so it's really weird. I would say don't get too bogged down. You know what, you are in Erasmus. Like obviously due to the point where you're going to pass and you know you're going to pass, but I don't like, I was like getting so stressed last week. I was like, oh my god, we have so many assignments, blah blah blah, but it's not like it counts. It's not like it's at home or it goes towards your QCA or it matters. You literally need to pass. I'm actually talking to myself right now because I have exams there next week. I'm in the middle of vlogmas, lads, like definitely gonna fail. Back in March, reunion with the squad. So yeah, that's all my tips. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a short video of things that I wish I knew. Like I can't believe Erasmus is coming to the end. There's only 2 weeks left, but I'm definitely planning on living it up. So that's it. That's all my tips. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a short video of like what I've learned in my experience here. I'm also going to do a montage video of like all my moments of Erasmus, like all like little clips I have here and there. I actually filmed a good bit at the start and I didn't put it on YouTube, like coming into the apartment and giving you an apartment tour, and like at like going down to the beach for the first time. So I have all those cute little clips. So I'm gonna make a video that's but that's gonna be later on in the year when I actually go home. So I'm flying home the 19th into Cork. So I'm super excited to go home, but I'm so sad it's coming to an end. If anyone who's watching this and is considering is deciding whether or not to go on Erasmus, 100% go. Like it is the best thing ever. You never get a chance to study abroad in your life again. You actually don't. You only get 4 months. And I remember last semester I was choosing between the J1 and Erasmus, and I was like, well, I certainly can't do both, because I knew I was going to be doing my internship abroad as well. So I was like, should I go on Erasmus or should I go on the J1? And I was like, I'll stay around for the summer. There's no way we could have done both the J1 and Erasmus, so I'm so happy that I actually stayed around and worked. It made it so much worthwhile, and I'm going to do, like, I can do the J1 next year, whereas I would never be able to do Erasmus next year. So if you're deciding between the two, I would 100% recommend doing Erasmus. It is so good, and you're such cool people. I'm just so happy I came. I'm so sad it's coming to an end. I'm just like, the dream was over. But yeah, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to keep up my vlogmas. There's going to be a vlog going up hopefully every day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and to subscribe to my channel. Bye! So it's 11:52, class at 1:15. made it back, uploaded a video, recorded a video. I'm gonna make it back for a strategic brand management lad. Ready? Let's get the show on the road, shall we?